She's so fine. Hell of a blows my mind. Hell of a lights my day.
What's good, guys? Today is Thursday, June the 24th, 2021. A terrible story coming out of Broward County, Florida. I want to thank Marie722 for sending me this story. 2 young sisters mysteriously found dead in Canal, police say. And I have a video that goes with this. 2 girls mysteriously found dead along this same Florida canal have been identified by police as sisters. Shortly after noon on Tuesday, police received a 911 call reporting a body floating in the water close to a neighborhood. Lauderdale Police Lieutenant Michael Santiago told ABC News yesterday morning. Police later learned she may have been associated with another girl, Santiago said. Around 8:45 p.m. on Tuesday, another 911 call came in reporting that a second girl, about the same age, was found dead in the canal, further northwest, he said. On Wednesday afternoon, police revealed that the 2 girls were sisters. This is some of the images from the crime scene, where some of the 911 calls were coming through. Destiny Hogan, 9, was found first. She was pulled from the water wearing blue jean shorts and a gray shirt with the word dance on it. Her sister Daysha Hogan, 7, was pulled from the water nearby later that day, wearing a tan shirt and flower pajama pants, police said. There were no apparent signs of trauma and neither girl was reported missing, police said. Police are treating their deaths as suspicious, Lauderhill Lieutenant Mike Bigwood said during a press briefing. Another picture from the scene. We are definitely treating it as if it was a criminal investigation, Bigwood said, adding that police are looking at all possible angles, including family. The medical examiner's office has not yet released a final ruling on the manner and cause of death, Bigwood said. The sisters were last seen alive with their mother on Monday around 5 p.m., Bigwood said. It is unclear when they first went into the water, he said. The 3 lived together in the neighborhood where the sisters were found, police said. And that is a picture of Lieutenant Mike Bigwood as he speaks during the press conference that was held yesterday. Their mother is a person of interest in the case and has not been questioned yet, Bigwood said. Her current whereabouts were not revealed by police. Police are investigating reports that the mother was recently offering to baptize people in the canal, Bigwood said, and asked anyone with information on the family to contact the police. We're making a plea to the public and specifically the community of Central Lauderdale to please, if you know the family, if you know the children, if you're familiar with the relationship, if you're familiar with any churches, organizations that the family may be a part of, please call us, he said. We desperately need to know what these relationships are and put some context to how this may have happened. Anyone with information is asked to call the Lauderdale Police Department at 954-497-4700 or Broward Crime Stoppers at 954-493-8477. Now, this article from CBS has a little bit more information as the story has moved on in time. Police in Lauderhill, Florida announced on Wednesday that they have a person of interest in the death of 2 young sisters who were found floating in a canal. Their mother, Tinessa Hogan. She was contacted by police and she is not in the community right now, said Lauderdale Police Lieutenant Michael Bigwood. Police say Hogan, who has been located but has not yet been arrested, never reported the girls missing. They were last seen earlier this week. They identified the sisters as 9-year-old Destiny and 7-year-old Daysha. Neighbor Lawana Johnson discovered one of the bodies. It shocked me. I froze. Then I started to cry, she said. The gruesome discovery happened around noon on Tuesday. Destiny's body was found first, and her sister was found about 500 feet away in the same canal nearly 8 hours later. Witnesses say she was wearing flowered pajama pants. One of the neighbors noticed something floating in the water, and we went to look, and it was a little girl, a little baby, somebody's child, said neighbor Loana Jones. And that's a photo from the scene as well. Officials say they are unsure when the bodies ended up in the water, but believe they've been there for some time. Let me repeat that. Believe they've been there for some time. Authorities are awaiting the results of autopsies. Neighbors are leaving items at a small memorial for the girls. I'm going to go ahead and cut to the video.
I need you guys to come off of 56 in the Habitat area to see if there's a little girl body in the water. I can't tell if it's a mannequin head.
Developing off the top, we're hearing the heartbreaking calls for help after 2 young girls were found dead in a Lauderhill canal.
Both were sisters. Their mother, now considered a person of interest. Local 10's Roy Ramos live in Lauderhill with the tragic new details. Roy.
Louie and Nicole, just heartbreaking. Once again, investigators spent the day out here questioning residents as they work to find out what led up to the deaths of those 2 young girls. What we now know is they both lived here with their mother, and even more disturbing, police tell us that mother never reported her children missing.
911, what is the emergency? It's a body out here in the canal. All right, ma'am, take a deep breath for me. What city is that? In Lauderhill.
You could hear the concern from Lauderhill residents as they call police to report they just found the body of a young girl in a canal behind their home Tuesday.
I need you guys to come off of 56 in the Habitat area to see if there's a little girl body in the water.
Unfortunately, that victim would be the first of 2 young girls found dead in that canal. 9-year-old Destiny and her 7-year-old sister Daysha Hogan. Police providing us with these pictures after neighbors said the 2 were last seen alive with their mother, 36-year-old Tinessa Hogan, near those waters just after 5 in the evening Monday.
She was out there like swimming in the water and said, "Come here, let me baptize you."
That mother now at the center of this investigation as detectives work to find out what led up to her children's deaths.
We do have a person of interest at this time. However, we have not received an official ruling on cause and manner of death from the medical examiner's office.
Lauderhill police now parked outside of the home of Tinessa Hogan. It's right here where they say she lived with her 2 young daughters. One of those girls found in the water right behind it. More than 8 hours later, the other sister discovered in that same canal.
If you're familiar with any churches, organizations that the family may be part of, please call us. We desperately need to know what these relationships are and put some context to how this may have happened.
Meanwhile, it's neighbors like Marie Williams who wish they could have done more to prevent this tragedy from ever happening.
Maybe something could have intervened or called and got help for the kids.
And as we come back out live to the home where those 2 children lived, as you heard from that resident, the mother of the children was asking people if they wanted to be baptized while she was in that canal. We did hear this claim from several other residents here in this area, and we took that information to the lead investigator on the case. He is now trying to find out if that may have been what led up to the deaths of those 2 children. If you have any information that could help those investigators, you're urged to give Broward Crime Stoppers a call. That number, 954-493-TIPS. Again, this mother, solely a person of interest at this time. If that changes, we will be sure to let you know. For now, here in Lauderhill, Roy Ramos, Local 10 News.
Now, this article from the Miami Herald says the last time anyone saw them was less than a day before their young bodies were found in a Lauderhill canal. On Wednesday, yesterday, 2 balloons with the word Princess written on them served as a makeshift memorial near the spot where the body of one of the girls was found. Lauderhill police named their mother, Tinessa Hogan, as a person of interest. Neighbors said Tinessa Hogan, who was known as Precious, was seen carrying a Bible and on at least one occasion asked people if they wanted to be baptized. Marie Williams, a neighbor, told the Miami Herald that on Monday she saw Hogan swimming in the same L-shaped canal the young sisters would be found in hours later. Hogan asked the neighbor if she could baptize her kids who are under the age of 14. The neighbor declined and brought her children inside. "I was more concerned for her," she said. "I should have been more cautious." This conversation happened between 5 p.m. and 6 p.m., Lauderdale Police Lieutenant Mike Bigwood said. The last time Destiny 9 and Daysha 7 were seen alive was around 5 p.m. that day. On Tuesday, just after noon, at least 2 911 calls came in reporting a possible body in the canal at the 2200 block of Northwest 59th Way. I need you guys to come to see if there's a little girl in the body. A little girl's body in the water, one caller told dispatch. I can't tell if it's a mannequin head. I mean a mannequin body or a body that's been in the water for some days. When officers responded, they found Destiny's body in the canal. About 9 hours later, Daysha's body was found. Destiny was found behind the Habitat 2 condominiums in the 5900 block of Northwest 21st Street, and Daysha was found in the 2100 block of Northwest 59th Way. A nearby neighbor shared with the Miami Herald a video of Daysha's body, who was wearing a gray shirt with 3 cartoon-style black women. Her hands and feet were pale white, and there was a white substance on her face. The sisters are from the area, police said, as well as their mother, but records show she has ties to Daytona Beach. Hogan also has family outside the country, who police noted that they have been contacted. Flyers were shown to neighbors Wednesday with Hogan and the children's pictures as authorities investigated. Neighbors Michelle Golden and Shakima Birch sat near the canal, and they have seen the sisters playing there before, never imagining that something like this could happen. Bigwood said Hogan is not under arrest, but she has been contacted. The woman in her late 30s also has not been questioned, he added. It's being investigated as a suspicious death, a criminal investigation. The community is not at risk. It's not clear how long the girl's body had been in the canal or their cause of death. Making a plea to the public, specifically to the community of Central Lauderhill. They're wanting, I guess because she was asking for the community in that little area community to let her baptize their children. Maybe that she was a member of a church. Religion comes into play, obviously, if she's asking little kids if she can baptize them in the canal. And that's why they're going that route with that. It just hit me, while I was reading that the lady was concerned for the woman, not concerned for the woman's children, and, got her children in and shut the door. How she must be feeling, knowing that she maybe could have been someone who could have maybe put a stop to this, or maybe stuck around to see what had happened. And that's what I want to know is, did anybody see what happened? Like, what really happened in that canal? Did she intentionally drown her children? Are those her only children? I have a lot of questions, and I'm going to be following this story. So I just wanted to bring it to the channel. It's a hard one to swallow, though. 7 and 9 years old. Man, they deserve to live. This is absolutely senseless. I'm going to end the story on that note, but thanks for watching, guys.